Good afternoon. I'm in pink. Yeah, this is because I'm in my pyjamas at 10 to 1 in the afternoon. God, it's windy out. The weather's doing the same thing as yesterday, which is big windy gusts, kind of isolated ones, not consistent, and sudden tremendous rainstorms, and then bright sunshine. That's what it's doing. It was absolutely peeing down recently, and now it's completely dried up. Oh, while I'm out here, have a look. I've got a courgette, or a zucchini as you call them in America. There it is, look. It's going to be delicious at some point. A few flowers there. This is the healthiest plant, it's official. Not so healthy, sunny. Now on the bean front, so this, as you can see, the eggshells did not work, they just got straight past it, ate the whole lot. That one, it's hanging on for dear life. That one's been eaten. This one seems to be making a little bit of a recovery. So good. Some of them are climbing up and up. Got a couple of climbers. I'm getting back in before it starts to pour down with rain again. Well, I've had a very lazy morning so far. I woke up about 8 o'clock, went for a wee, and thought, oh, I'm up now, I could just get up. But it's a Sunday. And then I remembered back to the start of the pandemic when I'd made it a priority to have a lie-in every day so that if we got ill, we'd be in a really good, immunologically good state to be able to deal with it. So I thought, oh, that's a good rationale for going back to bed. So I did. I got up at 11:30. I seem to have got over my malaise of lockdown that I was having a bit of yesterday. For the first time, really, that was the most sort of fed up I'd felt. But just going for a walk, washing up and making a vlog out of it did seem to just lift me out of it again, so it was alright. Coping another day. And while it's a Sunday today, Izzy's completely self-contained these days. Honestly, she's at that age where she just doesn't need me for sort of social hangout stuff. She'd much rather be just online with her friends or doing some project or other. But I've got tonight's vlog to get up, which I still haven't done. I've edited it, I've uploaded it, I've just got to do all the other things, which takes me about at least an hour, unless I get carried away. If I've got an unlimited amount of time to spend on the thumbnail, yeah. I need to restrict myself or it gets a bit out of control. So yes, there's that. And I also want to just release that little squirrel clip because that's the sort of thing Izzy likes to watch on YouTube. You know, just sort of will search for funny animal videos, so I'm just going to pop that up. It's only about 32 seconds and somebody out there might enjoy that, so that's on my list for this morning as well. So I'm going to make myself a pot of coffee and I'm going to get on with it, and I will check back in with you when it's all done. Oh look, there's my girl. She's not hiding in her room.
Shocking.
What have you been up to, Izzy?
I did the Vogue challenge with one of my friends for funsies. Vogue challenge is when you like take a picture of yourself looking swag and then you edit the Vogue like logo up the top of the photo so it looks like you're on the cover of Vogue.
Oh, interesting.
And I did it for funsies with one of my pals.
Yeah, and where'd you put this then?
You gaze at it lovingly.
Oh right, okay. Oh, here it is, here it is. Will you send me the JPEG, Izzy, and I'll insert it properly into the vlog so people can see it properly.
Okay,
Yay.
I'll do it now.
Right, okay, I've made my viral squirrel video. Let's see how this one does. None of my other viral video attempts have worked at all yet. I'm just going to keep trying. Right, I'm going to go back to today's vlog now. Does anybody else sit at tables on hard wooden chairs like this, or is it just me? 2:15. Okay, so I've got 2 videos up today. I'm feeling quite productive already. Even if it's a bit late, I'm going to have a bath now and get dressed and wash up and make lunch. It might look like I'm having a bit of a bubble bath, but actually it's just because I was just using that scrubbing brush with a bit of washing up liquid in it to clean it out. Oh well, I'm sure it'll just help me to get extra clean. Looks like Izzy's finished off the last of the Portuguese mouthwash. I am finally bathed and dressed and about to tackle the kitchen. Oh, it's raining again. Yeah, a bit of a mess. I made pancakes yesterday, and in fact I'm going to make some more for lunch. They were savoury pancakes with butter bean, cabbage and mushroom, garlic and ginger filling, and actually Izzy is alright with fresh ginger. I did say that she wasn't the other day, but she didn't used to be. But actually I forgot. She's okay now. Oh, that's better. That's that sorted. Right, let's get some lunch on the go. So I'm just going to re-whiz that up a bit because it's kind of started to separate out a bit. That's just a batter mix, a pancake mix basically, but with no sugar. It's a savoury one. And I'm going to just... have I got enough there? I have really, because what I do is I put some grated cheese with it. There, about that much for the two of us. It might be slightly too much actually. This is smelling absolutely beautiful. Let's get this on then. Oh, not what I like today. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. This is my method for greasing the pan. Bit of olive oil in there. It's the tiniest amount. It's absolutely peeing down outside now. It makes me feel cosy on a day like this to be inside cooking really comforting food. I'm just going to give this an extra quick whiz just to stir it basically. Just like that. This tap is handy. Oh, a big blob comes out. I always miss IB when I'm making pancakes because he quite likes Imo's pancakes, especially the cheese element. IB will probably be happy with a pancake with just cheese in it, to be honest. Sounds quite nice actually. I'm going to attempt to turn it. No fancy schmancy flips here. I don't want it to end up stuck on the ceiling. That's as fancy as I get. Right, so now at this point, I'm going to dollop in half of that. I've taken that off the heat now. And I'm going to sort of fill 1/4 of it with it. I have a tendency to overfill at this point, which I mustn't do because then it gets too hard to fold up. Now cheese on top. Oh no, it's gone in the pan. Again, put about half in because it's for two of us. This can be Izzy's. She's got less tolerance for very hot than me, so if I do hers first, it can be cooling down. Right, have I burnt it yet? Not yet. Good. Oh, I don't like the look of that smoky stuff. Right. And squash! Trying to like get back in there, naughty bean. Oh, that's probably enough for that one. I reckon the cheese isn't quite melted, but I think it will continue to melt. Oops, so that's Izzy's. That pan is looking pretty hot. I think I might be tempted to turn that down slightly. Right, let's get another greasing on the go. With the greasy olive oily kitchen towel. Right, I'm going for a massive one. I've committed an atrocity. I forgot all about her Zoom lesson. So she's got 7 minutes to eat that now. Oh, you need a knife and fork. Sorry! I did this the other week as well. I'm storing the leftover batter in there for a lovely sweet pancake maybe later. How's that doing? Oh, I'm hungry. Come on, hurry up and cook pancake. Right, that's that. That can go in the fridge. There's mine about to be folded up. Well, it looks like a bit of a mess for a mad dog, but I'm sure it's going to be very delicious, so I'm going to enjoy that now. Incidentally, I've made this batter with unsweetened soya milk because I didn't have any dairy milk, and they've come out absolutely fine. I can't tell the difference between that and a dairy milk pancake. They do have eggs. There's 3 eggs for 500 millilitres of milk. And 250 grams of plain flour. Well, that was delicious. I have eaten my big pancake creation. It's very nice. I'm absolutely stuffed now. Quite filling. Now, I've been having a word with myself. I am letting my flute playing go during the lockdown again. I'm finding it so hard to keep motivated, to keep up the standard that I have. And it slips. If you don't practice every day, it soon starts going, and I just don't want to let it slip because I've been playing for decades and I just don't want to lose it. I don't want all that work to have been wasted, you know. So, but I'm finding it so hard. So what I was doing was playing through my entire music collection. That's what I was going to do. I was going to have a journey through my memory and play all the sheet music, and at the same time throw away stuff that I really didn't need, categorise it, file it, and sort of have a bit of a clear out at the same time. But I found that although I was very enthusiastic for the first few days, I was gradually just going through the motions, not enjoying it. And so I'm not doing that anymore. Now I've decided that I probably need to do an hour a day, at least 5 days a week, just to keep it ticking over. Maybe 7, I don't know. But I think what I need to do is break it into chunks so it's not so daunting. So I'm going to do, this is what I've decided to try for now, see if this works. 20 minutes of technique, so it's like scales and exercises specifically designed to keep your technique good. Because just playing through stuff is letting my technique slip, and that's hurting my motivation because I don't want to play it if it's just gradually sounding more and more naff. So I definitely need to do the technique, but I'm just going to do 20 minutes, so that's number one. And then I'm going to do sight reading for 20 minutes of my stuff, and in the process, you know, throwing some of it out, filing some of it, putting some of it for charity shops or whatever. And number 3 is going to be just practicing some traditional melodies as well, so that when we get out of lockdown I'll still have my trad repertoire and can get back to sessions and gigs again. So that's it. So it's 3 things, 20 minutes on each. Scales and exercises, sight reading, trad, and that way I only have to really think about 20 minutes at a time, and hopefully I won't feel overwhelmed by it. Wow, it's looking humid down here according to my hygrometer. I've just put the dehumidifier on to try and suck some moisture out of the air, and it's still only about 18 degrees down here. It never gets very warm, it's a bit chilly, which is a bit frustrating for me because I really feel that my flute resonates the best at about 20 degrees and up. And I've got no scientific proof, that's just the way it feels. It just feels like it's more responsive and the tone is clearer. But I think it's the instrument and not me. But maybe, I mean, I definitely relax when it's sort of 20 degrees and up more than I do, because I tense up when it's cold. I'm always a very funny colour when I film in the cellar. It's just occurred to me that I'm feeling really great after having that lie-in today till 11:30. I just don't go to sleep early. I'm a night owl. I could go to bed at 10, but I'm still not going to get to sleep till 1 in the morning, so I should just get up later. If only life didn't get in the way, eh? Oh well. Right, I'm going to crack on now. Do my trinity of things. Metronome on. This is very right hand-ish. Look. Trying to do that fast and in time. So this is one of those exercises that absolutely kills your hand. Yeah. Trick is not to tense up at all. And as soon as it gets hard, you tense up. It's natural. You fight nature, you see. And you get fatigued very, very quickly because you're doing repetition on these weaker fingers that you wouldn't normally, in a normal human life, be doing that much repetitious movement with. So you stop for a minute, just give it a 30 seconds, the fatigue subsides a bit, and then all of a sudden you can do what you just couldn't do at all 30 seconds ago because you just reached that point of fatigue. It's a very interesting process. If you're a flute geek like me, it is anyway. I've done my 20 minutes of technique. This is the book I was using, and I'll leave a link in the description just in case you're interested. Next, sight reading. I found this book. Somebody donated me. In fact, she gave me, I think, 3 volumes of it. So these were collected by this collector, and look, those were his dates. I presume this were the dates that he lived and not the dates that he was collecting, but either way, they were collected a long time ago. And this here is a reprint by the Llarech publishers in Felinfach. That's in Wales. If I can find a link to these on the internet, I will leave it in the description. Oh, dehumidifier's full. Let me just empty it. Look, it's full. A few commenters pointed out that I should feed my plants with this. And you know, the last 2 times, including this time, that I've emptied it, it's been absolutely peeing with rain and the ground is saturated, so I'm afraid it's just going to go down the sink again. But I promise you, if the plants need watering, I will water it with my air water. Right, let's go sort this out, and then I'm going to get back to my practising. And I think I shall play you this lovely little ditty called My Wife is Sick and Like to Die, Oh Dear, What Shall I Do? They had some good titles in the 1800s, fair play. It's now 7:30. I've been sitting editing for a bit. Izzy's given me a hand. She's hanging some washing up in the kitchen that I washed yesterday and forgot to hang out all day. Washing up? You're hanging the washing up?
I thought you meant like I'm hanging the washing up.
I suppose you'd normally say hanging the washing out, but it's in because it's raining. Yeah, I'm hanging the washing in. There we are, there's a newly coined expression. Izzy is cooking her own dinner again, which I'm happy to promote. I'm quite happy for her to learn to become independent in the kitchen, so I'm going with that. If you like this video and you'd like to help this little tiny channel to grow, please leave a like. And if you're new here and you'd like to follow more of these adventures, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Bye!